Hi, it is free chatting time. So last night I received a message asking me that can I share what is the keys to study Wing Chun today or in today's environment if the well-known Tan Bong folk no longer satisfied to serve today's environment. So I like to share with you this in terms of Chinese culture. Okay, so it is about culture. It is about what is the study of the traditional Chinese martial art. There are actually four laws in today's language. Four laws. Okay, to in order to really study the traditional Chinese martial arts. Okay, it cannot get away from this four law, and only with this four law that any Chinese martial art style can develop to the full potential and keep growing if they follow this four law. So it is not limited to Wing Chun. It applies to all traditional Chinese martial art, be it Tai Chi, Wing Chun, Chai Lei Fa, everything. As soon as it is in Chinese culture, okay. The first law of this four law is the law of general Qi Ji Guang. Okay, the law of general Qi Ji Guang. 1560s, okay, where General Qi Ji Guang say, okay, very clearly addressed, fighting is an exchange of impulse momentum. That's the game, okay, and speed is really important. And also the change of momentum, meaning one momentum change to another momentum, which is critical. Okay, meaning that it is not stopped there, but it continues to change. And then General Qi Ji Guang, in today's language, have this four momentum zone. Okay, is described. The four momentum zone. So in today's language is the four momentum zone. Okay. So again, law number one is fighting is a momentum or impulse momentum play. Speed is very critical, and the game of impulse momentum involves in continuous change of momentum, and within the game of momentum, there are four momentum zones in today's language, which one need to know. Okay. So one need to know this in order to play the games of the fighting. Okay. This is the law of General Qi Ji Guang, which is I present it in today's language. Okay. Now, the second law of this four law is the impulse momentum within the classical physics. Okay, one need to know exactly what is the impulse momentum, how to generate them, what is the component element in there. Okay, so for instance, over here you can see that how the force related to impulse momentum, all this kind of stuff. Okay, and how this impulse momentum generated by or controlled or handled by the human body. Okay, so one needs to know the impulse momentum, because that is the soul of the first law. Okay, and now we bring it to the world of physics, okay, which is scientific. Now, The third law is the law of biomechanics. Okay. So in order to implement the impulse momentum within the impulse momentum games, okay, one need to know how to use or properly use this body. This is the biomechanics. Okay. And so as in this photo, that one need to know how to use the biomechanic of the body, and then one need to know how to use the different mechanics, and such as torque in this one, and then also how to handle the center of gravity. Because if you want to generate impulse or a force, you always need to move the center of gravity. Okay. So one need to know the biomechanics, the proper use of the biomechanics, so that one be able to implement the impulse momentum, and thus one be able to play in the impulse momentum game, which is the fighting. Okay, so this is the third law, is to know proper impulse, the proper biomechanics. Okay, now the fourth law is one needs to know which dominant type of momentum zone one's art is in. Okay, for example, say Choi Lei Fat's dominant is in the long fist zone. Okay, so it dominant. It doesn't. It means it dominant. It specializes, expert in here. So the rest is still there. Okay. Because in the first law, since General Qi Ji Guang, the traditional Chinese martial art have evolved into, they have all arts, all legitimate art have the 4 momentum zone play. However, they are specialized or expert in one single, and if you look at the Choi Lei Fat, they are expert in the long fist zone. Okay. Now, as in Wing Chun, we know that it is in this zone. Okay, the short strike zone and the takedown zone here. If you look at like the dog fist of China or the Shaolin dog fist, then the expertise is in this 3 zone. Okay, particularly in this zone, because they need to have this to get in there. Okay, and of course they know the first zone too. So the dog fist is known to be the ground fighting. Okay, however, they have their expertise here, so that they be able to get into their uniqueness or their most specialized fighting zone. So this is the 4 keys. Okay, and so again, the first key is the law of General Qi Ji Guang. The second is the law of the physics, which is impulse momentum. The third is the biomechanics. The fourth is knowing at every style what is the specialized there, and how is other momentum zone, okay, fit into the specializations. Okay, say the dog fist, which is a ground fighting, it has to have the way of lead into the ground fighting from the long fist zone and the short strike zone. Okay, so that is how it is. Okay, and So if one knows those four laws, one will not get lost, because as soon as one is within this four law, using this four law as a GPS, one know, okay, what is so-called quote-unquote complete or holistic training. Now, speaking on Wing Chun, Tan Bong Fu is a part of biomechanics. Okay, Tan Bong Fu is not wasted or not used. Tan Bong Fu is a part of biomechanics and a part of the short strike art techniques. Okay. However, in today's world, we need to know this four, and that's why for the Wing Chun Matrix book, the homework for the Wing Chuner has been done. Okay, from the first law of Qi Ji Guang, the second law of the inputs, the physics, the biomechanics, and the short strike uniqueness of Wing Chun, how the body conditions, how the momentum need to be, is within this book. And I foresee there will be more books like this come up. Say the Chai Lei Fat people can do a book like that for using the four laws, okay? Because say the Chai Lei Fat, the way how the number four, the uniqueness, the fourth law, the uniqueness of the art, they will have a different way of condition their body to suit for the art, the uniqueness of the specialized of the art. Same with Tai Chi, same with Bagua, same with everything. Same with Xing Yi. Okay, they are not different. They are not the same. Okay, they are all different. Okay. So this is what I like to share with you. The four laws. Okay, time have changed. So right now we need to get back to like in the general Qi Ji Guang time. Okay, because the law of general Qi Ji Guang applies even in today's MMA world. Okay, so that is how it is.